Okay, so this is my mobile phone, and I will say that this is my real mobile phone. So any phone calls, text message alerts, we will handle them real time. And if I go and turn my phone sideways, we can actually see the readjustment here. This happens to be a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, so I am running an Android phone, but we work just as well with an iPhone or a Windows phone, anything that has an HTML5 available browser that goes along to it. Now I've got my environment configured to do go right to my schedule, but you can again configure this to do anything that you want, right? So I can scroll through here. I can see that this has been going for quite a while here. If I go and pull down, we'll go get our latest and greatest information and see anything else that might have popped up on my particular calendar. Now I can see that maybe I was supposed to make a phone call to Sean that I didn't do. So if I click on the telephone number, it's going to go and use the phone dialer. It's going to allow me to make a phone call so I can do some things that are associated with the actual device itself. And then when I'm done and I hang up the phone, we do indeed try to give you some guidance to say, hey, you just did something. Maybe you should put it inside of the CRM based on the details that you want to put in here. And of course, I can start to type in here. I made the call. But here I am in lovely Southern California, so I'm not supposed to be texting and driving. So maybe I want to go use the device all the way through. Sean, to reconfirm our meeting that we have changed to next week. So without much work there, I can actually jump up here and say save, and this becomes a note in history inside of the system of record, so I can actually see that I've actually updated that particular record. Now over here, I can actually go and do lots of different things, and maybe based on my role or based on the access that I have, I'm going to see a menu option that has just the things that are assigned or associated to me. Now as the administrator, I can actually go in here and reconfigure this menu, and I could turn all kinds of things on if I wanted to. But for the most part, we see that our customers tend to allow this to be run and controlled by the logins that you have. So you assign things that go along with it. But accounts, contacts, leads, and opportunities, still a thing here, right? So if I jumped into my accounts, I can see all of those accounts. Now I think I'm actually looking, well, I'm not looking at my AB list, but let's go up here and go ahead and take a look at that. If I jump over here and say, go look at my AB group, oops, so it's not defined out there. Hopefully it is, because I updated it is what I did. If I jump out here and I select that particular AB group, there they are. The same ones that are available to me on my desktop are also available to me on my mobile. So if I, again, click into Abbott, I can go see the details about who Abbott is. And the same thing is true here. Click on their address. Hopefully it's going to go find me their address right here on my mobile phone. Because I'm on an Android phone, my default happens to be Google Maps, but you can set this up to use any mapping software that you want. Same thing is true here. If I see any phone calls or any highlighted numbers, I will jump directly to their website, pull up the phone dialer, right? You get the idea. We're pretty well ingrained inside of the device itself. So clicking on the dashboard, these are things that give me the ability to have a little look into types of things that might be important as I'm getting ready to see a customer, right? Financial snapshot of these guys, any new transactions. I can see that I have open aging quotes. If I drill inside of there, right, I can see that there's a couple of CRM ones. I'm using my thumb to scroll here at the moment, right? Scrolling down through all of the accounts or all of the quotes that are out here. And I do see one that I wanted to point out here, right? This is actually pulling data directly from the ERP. So anything that starts with a CRM is one that was created in the CRM, and it didn't quite make the round trip yet to the ERP. But here's one that has an ERP number associated with it. If I drill into that thing, now I can start to see where is it, what's the product about, what's the grand total. I can actually start to drill in and pull up all the quote lines that go along with it. So inside here, I am actually looking at ERP data that goes right along with it. So from a service perspective, you have lots of access to information. And again, that's all role-based, based on the different types of things that you want your team to be able to use. So whether I'm talking about looking at dashboards, when I say related items, that would be all of the contacts and all of the other people that are inside of the system. But from a CRM perspective, there's lots of related items that are all available to me here. And of course, I could also look at all the related ERP data. So that could be all of the quotes, or there happens to be a sales order that's out there. I see that there's some returns that are available. These are all of the ERP data. So you could have ship tos and bill tos, lots of features and functions that are available to me from the mobile perspective that allows me to do many things inside of the CRM from no matter where I happen to be. So I only wanted to spend a few minutes on that. So that's all I'm going to do on the mobile piece. Again, hopefully that prompts you for some more questions and you reach out to us to set up a time where we can come and show you all the rest of the good things that are inside of Infor CRM and all of the things that are in the platform itself. So thanks for spending the time and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.